Hello, hello, Panda Fam. How is everybody doing today? So, if you know me, then you know I love fried chicken. Fried chicken was a treat growing up. It wasn't just something we had when we didn't want to cook, it was like a festive thing or a reward for doing something good. I grew up in a Chinese household, so it's like rice or noodles every freaking day. But once in a while, we were lucky we'd get fried chicken, and that was freaking magic. Especially coming from like a one parent household, we didn't have a lot of income, so we couldn't always afford to eat like that. But when we got it, ooh, hits the heart. So today I want to share with you one of my favorite fried chicken spots, located on Commercial Drive, East Vancouver. It's called Downlow Fried Chicken, and I'm sure a lot of you already know it. Ugh. But let's jump right into it. Um, this is Downlow Fried Chicken. I actually quite like their bag. This is like their logo, and this is their logo for their burgers. Yeah. Sorry, I got a lot of stuff, so it's a little bit all over the place. So the first thing we're gonna try is their holiday sando combo. Ooh. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but their sando actually looks pretty good. Ooh, it's a bit messy. Oh. So I got them to cut it in half. It is an option. Look at that. It looks amazing. So this thing has, let's see the description. It's holiday time. Holiday dinner all in one sandwich, featuring our signature fried leg or breast dusted with aromatic holiday spices. Reminiscent of a classic roast, chicken dinner, chicken gravy mayo, cranberry gastrique, Brussels sprouts, and a delicious halal chicken sausage stuffing patty. Your choice of side. I got fries. Let's do that again. Let's see, I don't know if we can focus on this, but this looks fantastic. Oh, it's so good. I completely missed the chicken though, but I got right into the stuffing. Oh, that's delicious. Mmm. I kind of wish they had this all year round because this is freaking fantastic. Mm. Hmm. Because of the stuffing, which is kind of wet, the fried chicken kind of loses its crunch. But the download fried chicken is super super tender, super soft. They didn't over flavor or over season their chicken this time because the stuffing does most of the flavoring, and it's really flavorful, really savory, a little bit sweet, a little bit of that gas streak you can really taste. I don't know if you can see this, man. My camera's trying, but yeah, it's fantastic. Hmm. Hmm. Oh man, I made a mess. Anyway, and also it comes with the fries. Not the like the crispiest fries, But the flavoring is again really good. Like you can tell that it's like super super seasoned, and I'm really into it. Hmm. So this goes for around $31, which I think, as far as like fried chicken sandwiches go, kind of expensive. Um, because I think honestly, you can probably get a fried chicken sandwich for 20 something dollars. But this is more quality. You're really going for something that tastes really good. Um, fairly large piece of chicken, and they made it quite complex. They added a lot of stuff into this one. Usually, their other sandwiches are like fried chicken with an egg and some spices, and then like tomato, lettuce, and stuff. They did all the extra bits on this one, so this is like their seasonal special. Costs a little bit more. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth a try. It's expensive, but it's not something you should eat every day. Very, very good. Ooh, I haven't had one of these in a while. Ooh, we're not sponsored, by the way. They would never sponsor me. There's probably nobody even watching this stream right now. Mm. Oh, that's nice. Now, like I've said, I've always loved fried chicken. But growing up, we didn't have a lot of options for fried chicken like we do now. They didn't really have Korean fried chicken back then. It wasn't really in Vancouver yet growing up. And they didn't have that many places like Downlow Fried Chicken that does serve American style fried chicken, but we didn't have that either. So you younger people actually don't understand how lucky you are. You don't even know how few options we had in terms of restaurants and a lot of other things in life. Growing up, we had two fried chicken spots, and you know them both. It's KFC and it's Church's Fried Chicken. That's really the only two. And of course, that leads to that old age debate of like KFC or fried chicken. And I'm gonna get like a lot of hate, but like I think at least in Canada, I think Church's Chicken is way better than KFC. Way better. That being said, I haven't had it in a while. But growing up, Church's Fried Chicken was just juicier. And it like I don't know, like it just had all this oil that just would ripple down. And like KFC had all the spices, but Church's was juicy and flavorful. I think the pieces were a little bit smaller than KFC. KFC provided like slightly bigger portions, but I think Church's tasted better, and that was for me. And over time, KFC also got more creative though. Like they came up with more stuff. Like I think the Double Down, which is like two pieces of chicken, stuffed in like it's basically a sandwich, and then um, I never tried it because it was crazy salty. I heard, and there was like a chicken and donut sandwich, and then there was a fried chicken smashed potato bowl. Never tried any of those, to be honest. I stuck with my Churches. No, I can't really think of anything that Churches came up with. So you got to give points to KFC for being creative. But Churches is just traditional fried chicken done well, and I like it. I haven't had it in a while. I don't know if it's gotten worse, but in my heart, there's a place for it. But yeah, leave it in the chat if like Church has made anything cool, because I don't know anything about Church's fried chicken anymore. Now, here's a funny story. So my friend's mom used to work at KFC, and every week she'd get a small box of chicken. She was really, really sweet, really nice Chinese lady. Mostly only spoke Mandarin, but she always tried her best with me. And she'd always get some chicken for her son and for myself. And before I proceed with the story, I want to say I'm very grateful for that gift. Um, I repeat, I am very grateful for this gift. I'm not trying to be an asshole about it. However, She would always get me a full box of like deep fried chicken breasts. And we didn't really like chicken breasts in my household. Like, I think, and to this day, I think thighs are superior in flavor, in texture, in the ways that you can make it. And, they're juicier, more tender. Ugh. Chicken thighs are just better. And people who disagree with me, like, you either eat really healthy or you suck. And that's okay. But every week she'd get me a box of like this, like a whole stuffed box of like just chicken breasts. And I'd smile, I'd thank her, I'd be nice. Because I am grateful. I am. But that shit was dry as a brick. Like KFC chicken breasts suck ass. I just don't like them. But I never complained. I love fried chicken. She was a sweet lady. I never complained about it. I was happy to receive this gift from her. But I did put like crazy, crazy amounts of ketchup on it because it was so dry. And like I love ketchup. There's also some people that like they say that like ketchup doesn't belong on fried chicken, and I disagree. I think I think ketchup is a great condiment for a lot of things. But I did have to put a lot of ketchup on it. Oh. In general, I love putting sauces on things, condiments, mustard, relish, barbecue sauce, and also churches gravy. Pretty damn good. Real talk, it's pretty good. So, I'm gonna take another bite of this before we move on. Mmm. Mm-mm. Oh no. I don't know if you can see it. It's trying to track my face. Hmm. This is delicious though. Having like a little bit of cranberry in this really changes the flavor. Really good. Mm-mm. I would get this again. Probably not again until next year because it's seasonal. Mm. Mm. Nicky McTickles. Oh, grandpa. Fried chicken without tissues. This is trouble, you know? Ah, okay. No. So here's another box. This one. Oh my god, why is it so dark? Um, I have crumbs everywhere and it hurts my soul. This one is their signature boneless thighs, served over top of white served on top of white bread and their signature B&B pickles. I don't know what B&B means, but here's a pickle. Mm. I like pickles, but also like I don't like warm pickles as much. And this has been sitting on the fried chicken, so it's definitely warm. I like cold pickles. Warm pickles just hit different. I don't like. Now, oh my god, this is like their tenders. This is a thigh, but it doesn't have any bones in it for some reason. Look at that. Oh, trying to cover my own face here. All right. So as you can see, it's really dark in color. They do really flavor it in. Oh, I really don't know if you can see this. But mm, mm, So freaking juicy. Mm. But there's so much like seasoning, like my color, like my hands instantly get colored red. But so good though. Really, really good. I'm really into it. So their chicken comes at like different spice levels, obviously, and different flavors too. So for spice levels, they have their classic, mild, medium, hot, extra hot, side of milk, and Reaper. And as their flavors go, I see they have jerk, cool ranch, pizza, truffle, and a monthly special. But it doesn't show me what the monthly special is, so We got the truffle for this. I feel like they didn't give me unless it's sauce. Is it sauce? Then it's. I did get it. I did get a sauce though. Is this what it is? No, this ain't truffle sauce. What the hell is it? No, this is for the fries. I don't think they gave me truffle because if there's truffle on this, and I'm sorry down low, I love you guys. This don't taste like no truffle, but it is delicious. Mm, it's just so soft, like so good. For some reason, this one's not crunchy. Maybe it's like I got this delivered, so I'm not eating it like fresh, fresh. It took like 30, 40 minutes to get here. So maybe I lost some of the crispness while it was sitting in the box. Because this is not as crispy as I remember it, but still very, very good. The flavors are superb. Now, this box, it doesn't come with that much. It's just the chicken, the pickles, and bread, which is fine. Which is fine. Um, it goes for $13. I think it's a pretty good deal, especially if you actually do eat the bread. I often don't eat the bread. $13 for two pieces of chicken, some pickles, and great little meal or snack. Hits the spot. No complaints about it. I absolutely love it. Oh god. Yeah, delicious. I do want to try some of the flavors, though. If this is truffle, I'm really disappointed because it doesn't taste anything like truffle. Maybe it's the other. No. Um, and but like this really doesn't have any of the it doesn't have any veggies, fries, any of the extra stuff. So if that's what you're looking for, this is probably not the order for you. But if you're literally just looking for fried chicken, spot on. 13 bucks. Nails it. Two pieces. I assume you'll be full. They're fairly large. Eat the bread if you're not full. Really good though. I like it. I keep forgetting that this camera turns with me. It's really weird. I'm gonna keep eating these fries because these are good fries. So, a funny story about the spice levels. So, I convinced my friend to get a piece of chicken that's the spice of milk, like spice level. And we can both eat fairly spicy. We do get sweaty, but we can eat like decent amounts of spice. We go like the Sichuan stuff. We do the Korean spice. We do the Indian spice. Like it's never been that much of an issue. And I've personally done some of the hot ones, hot sauces. It's not like it's nothing. It still hurts, but I we can eat spice. So that day we ordered our fried chicken, but we had to go eat outside on a street bench because the restaurant was full. If you've never been to Down Low, the restaurant is really small and it's really busy. And I'm talking about the original location on Commercial Drive. I think they have some new locations now. So often you have to wait in the line for a seat, and often you have to wait in line even to do a pickup because it's that busy. But it was summer. We decided to eat outside. Whatever. Not a big deal. It's a beautiful day. Who cares? My friend just got off work. He's fully dressed up because he works in business stuff. He's fully dressed up, dress shirt, dress shoes, dress pants. He's fully dressed up. I work night shifts. I just woke up. It's like the evening. I had just woken up. I'm like in a pair of shorts, in a t-shirt. Like I'm bearded like this. And when he sits with me, he looks like he just bought a homeless guy a meal because I'm tired. Like I'm like 4 hours of sleep after working 10 hours. So we're sitting outside, and he takes a bite of his spicy fried chicken, and just immediately his face turns red. Like he starts beating sweat, right? Um, and we were too cheap to buy drinks. Like there were drinks, but we were younger back then. We had just gotten out of university, I think, and we weren't looking to spend too much money. Thankfully, we were both working, so we got bottled water from his car, and he's just slamming them down. Now, I don't know if you guys know what it's like to be super hot in a full suit. Your back is sweating, your dress shirt sticks to you like a freaking towel, and then you can't take your suit jacket off anymore. After a while of sweating, you can't take off your suit jacket because your sweat is too apparent now. Your nipples are showing, you know what I mean? Like just it's so wet that just there's two circles. Your back is visible, like people could see through your shirt in the back. Your armpits looks like you just went to the gym. It is a shit time. And he went through it, and I had a great time because I didn't get one of those fried chickens. I convinced him to get the spicy one, and I ate a normal one because I'm like, I just woke up. I ain't doing that. But yeah, that was my story with the Downlow Fried Chicken and the spiciness. And by the way, I'd actually like to know what your favorite fried chicken spots around Greater Vancouver are, and also like around the world, because I'd like to know like what you like about it, what you don't like about it, because in Vancouver we have a lot of choices, but a lot of the choices are pretty similar. I'd love to know like around the world what you guys have and what you guys like, because I don't know everything. I'd love to hear about it. So for download, what I like about it that it's very tender, very juicy. In my mind, I'm remembering it being quite crispy, but this time nothing's crispy. Just a little bit of, but yeah, like the spices are good, the seasoning's good. I've had it a couple times where it's slightly too salty, but I think they hit it spot on this time, at least with the two items we've had so far. Like they're known for these humongous chicken sandwiches. This one's with the smaller end, but like they used to have like a bun that's like this big, and the chicken would come out like through the sides. Like the chicken could just not be held by the bun, and they're stacked super high with eggs and pickles and lettuce and tomatoes and all the fixins and a lot of sauce. So I love that. It was so good. And the first time I went there, second time I went there, I was with like this model, and yeah, good memories. And the store itself is such a vibe. The team is really energetic. And so when you come in, you can just hear loud yelling and they're communicating to each other. It sounds like when you go into a Japanese restaurant and they like, how they greet the customers coming in. It kind of feels like that. But like the vibes are just constantly going. There's loud music playing. I love the store. Downlow is one of my favorite spots. Now, another one of my favorite spots, and this one I've been to going, I think, since before Downlow, is Frying Pan Fried Chicken on Denman. They started out as a food truck, the Frying Pan food truck, and then had a spot in Gastown. They've since relocated to their spot on Denman Street in downtown Vancouver. Their chicken is also super juicy. Their fried chicken doesn't have quite as much spice as this, so you won't see this much color on their fried chicken, but so good. Like it's just like it's kind of like Church's fried chicken, where it's just all about the juice and the texture. And Downlow Fried Chicken is more about like that Southern American fried chicken style, and not Southern American, American Southern fried chicken style. And then Frying Pan is more the Korean fried chicken style, where they like they have the traditional, which is just like really nothing on it, and then they have like sauces like gochujang sauce and stuff like that. And you know what? They're both really, really good. Very, very different. And that's why I actually want people to try it. Don't just keep going to the same fried chicken spots. We're very fortunate in Vancouver to have a lot of different fried chicken spots to go to. Me specifically, I grew up going to non pen. So I've never been like, ooh, just like fried, like KFC only or churches only. Non pen is amazing. Non pen is a whole different level. It has like acidity. It has a little bit of crunchiness. Obviously, it's not as good as it once was because inflation and the pieces have gotten smaller. But the sauce is good. It has this like peppery, acidic, limey kick to it. Oh, so good. If you've never been to Non Pen and you're in Vancouver, go to Non Pen. Get the butter beef, get the wings, and then maybe get a noodle or like a beef lak lak. Very good. Woo! Now, I ordered one more thing because I'm fat. No, just because to round this video out, I didn't want to just get two. So let's see. The loaded fries. The loaded fries is our original secret menu item. Fries loaded with cheddar cheese, slaw, pickles, pickled red onions, and signature DL sauce, topped with a chopped boneless chicken thigh. This one costs $21. I don't know why it says our original. Oh, it's their original secret menu item. They do have a lot of secret menu items at Downlow, so like sometimes you have to see it on Instagram and just show them. This one comes at $21. Now, the burger was $30. This other thing was $12. And so this is kind of the happy medium, but for me, fries are always kind of an appetizer. So even if you throw stuff on top of it, it's still mostly fries. So for me to want to pay $21, kind of rough. Look wise, I don't think it's the best bang for the buck if you're a solo diner. However, if you are eating this with a group of friends and you split that $21, it's kind of like nachos or, a box of fries, $21 between like two or three people, not a big a deal. But if you're paying $21 just for a box of fries with stuff on it, hard sell. I think it's a hard sell. Now, let's see how it tastes though. Ooh, okay. They give me any utensils, really? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is really hard to see, just because my camera don't do this. It's a streaming camera. It don't see so good, you know. I'm gonna try my best here. You see it, you see it. You don't, you don't. And I'll try to recap it in another video. Now it was like the fries from before, but it has the chicken on top of it. Now, really good. It's good. The sauce is really heavy, mixed with like the fries and the chicken and the pickles. It's good. I do like it, but again, not great for a solo diner. Because this, proportion wise, it's like a whole meal. And the cost wise is like a whole meal. But do you want a full box of fries for your meal? Probably not. And that's probably not what it's meant for. Surprisingly, there are a lot more veggies in here than anticipated. And it's really, really good. There's something in here that has a lot more crunch than the other stuff I've tried, which is surprising because the other stuff I've tried should be crunchier, should it not? But yeah, I've really enjoyed this. Now, again, I'd love to hear about the places you've been to because there's just so much food out there that I'd really like to hear about. I know it sounds weird. I'm not really a foodie, but I like learning about things. I like hearing about things. And so like if you guys can like educate me, I'm always really happy to hear about it. Let's see. Now I think when I make the video, I'm actually going to try to film this a little bit with my other camera to overlay on top to actually show you guys properly what it looks like because it does look very good. It's just very hard for me to film using this thing because it keeps tracking my face, which is fine. But yeah, like, ooh, let's try this again actually. Okay, now it's not tracking my face. Maybe be a bit better. But yeah, overall, very good fries. I don't have as much to say about this one because it's mostly fries. The flavor is like sweet. It has like pickled onions that kind of gives that acidity. And the sauce is like, it's a lot of mayo sauce, but mayo based sauce, I think. But very, very good. Very, very good. Mm. I noticed that while I'm streaming, the quality of the stream, not that great. But later, when after it uploads, it looks a lot better. But right now, it looks like kind of grainy, which I don't love. And it makes it look super dark in my room, which is not. Like I have lights going everywhere, and it's treating like it's freaking nighttime in here. Super annoying. Anyway, I'll have to try to figure that out. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Dominic. This is Panda.Dlights, and I hope we can eat together soon. And let me know what you think. Any other video ideas? Let me know if you like the stream, you don't like the stream, because you know what, it matters to me. I do care what you guys think about or what you think of the streams. And yeah, cheers.